Ay, who got the tea? Ay, keep it in the ring. Ay, sticky, we outside. We're gonna roast, we're gonna argue, it's all just jokes. Let's see 1 minute, next one beef, and then we back laughing, bitches stop reaching. We are opponents, fight fair. We are competitors, not enemies. Keep it cute, frenemies. Frenemies, yeah. We outside. Oh shit, that's sneaky. Even she outside. Ay, who got the tea? Ay, keep it in the ring. Ay, sneaky, we outside. Now here's what we not doing. No family talk, no kids involved, no doxing, no dead relatives, no real life harassment. Keep it in the ring, keep it in the ring. Roast the content, not the families. Kids are a no to me. Debate creators don't dox. I'm talking low talk, but don't run in it high. Who got the tea? Keep it in the ring. Sneaky, we outside.
Go New York, go New York, go. 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 Hey y'all. How y'all doing? I'm sorry, I'm mad hyped for this game. I done had myself in the back because I'm over here paying attention to the game. But we're gonna get this watch party started. We're gonna have a little fun over here, just kick back. I'm gonna give my little piece of commentary. I know people are hanging out all over the next to the woods of the Frenemies sector right now. So support wherever you can. But we're gonna have us a little bit of fun tonight. I got me some drinky drinks. I hope y'all got your drinky drinks. I got me some snacks. I hope y'all got some snacks. I'm about to be going off over here watching this game. So y'all just bear with me. Bear with me through the craziness. Hey, VA Sagittarius, welcome. Thank you for being here. What's up, Miss Intel? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, boo. I'm bothered for real. Hey, what's up, boo? Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday to you, too. Thank y'all for being here. So I'm gonna try to get out some of my commentary right quick because once I start getting into this game and getting into the Knicks commentary, I got a few things I want to talk to y'all about. But once I start getting into that, then I'm not gonna be discussing any of the other mess that I'm gonna talk about. So I'm gonna get that done real quick. Thank you, Miss Intel. I appreciate that. Yes, and definitely make sure y'all go support all over the place. I don't care if it's one person here, two people here, five persons here. When you finish watching whatever you're watching, come on back, catch my replay, hit the like button, do all the business that you know needs to be done. I appreciate you guys so very much. Let me go ahead and get into this commentary because I only got like 18 minutes left to get this done. So I want to make sure that you always got multiple devices. I got it on my phone. I just put on the charger over there because I was doing some editing with my phone earlier, and it needed to charge. So I got my phone charging. I'll go get that in a minute here. Then I'll be able to, do some more back and forth within the chat. But for right now, make sure y'all just hit the like button for me. That's all I really need. So, Pizza, you still here, boo? Because the way you was going off this morning, I was right with you, girl. I was right with you, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I was pissed, but more or less, not really mad about where people are going and what they're doing. I just kind of understand what it takes to build a channel, and I know that when you're trying to put together a new sector, that can be very, very hard. So yeah, we just got to keep that in mind, and we're gonna make sure that we keep Pizza encouraged so that she's not trying to dip out on us or nothing like that. She be flipping. So as you guys see people coming in and out, just welcome them. I'm not really as like a whole bunch of mods and all of that, but I will drop my link. I will drop the link today because I am going to talk about some stuff that happened. So I want to make sure that, if somebody is mentioned and they want to be able to speak for themselves, that they can. So, did you guys, I'm sure everybody that's here got a chance to see Pizza's live this morning, and she was pretty upset. And I was pretty upset too because I just felt like it was so many missed opportunities for content to be created in the frenemy sector. Not to say that we shouldn't be supporting other sectors, because we should. However, we dropped the ball. We missed so much content yesterday, especially, just with talking about what other people want to talk about versus you going on your panel, saying how you feel, talking about what you want to talking about, and then expecting the crowd to conform to that. You don't need to conform to somebody else's content type. And that's just how I feel. I'm going to continue to do my content my way. If I got two people in here, I'm talking to two people. If I got 25 people in here, then I'm talking to 25 people. I know what it looks like when I go into my other page and I have almost 4,000 subscribers over there. I know what 300 people in the chat feels like. I know what it looks like. So I'm okay with just having a smaller crowd over here for now and giving myself time to grow. I know that when people come to you from other places, they tend to leave. But when people come to you for you, they tend to stay. So that's where I'm going with it. That's how I feel about it. Um, yes. And again, what I was saying earlier on Pizza's panel was pretty much that we got to figure out a way to get the frenemies sector stable before we start doing all of this implementing of other things, whether it be people, places, things, sectors, whatever. We got to kind of make sure that, we have a little bit of a more sturdy and a foundation for us to be able to stand on, so that when those people get upset and they want to run away, we have actually built up a sector for ourselves, which is what the goal is, right? And it's really hard to do that when you're circling all your new content and all your new channels around old things. So we all got to kind of be willing to sit with what growing looks like. I've never been a person to hit panels. I know a lot of you guys have seen me in your chats, things like that. I like the fact that I'm mysterious. I like the fact that people didn't even know if I was a man or a woman for a long time. And I've been around for a very, very, very long time. I don't give you guys my full rundown. A lot of people think that I just popped up out of nowhere, but I know a lot of people in both the beef sector, the black tea sector, the black space. I know a lot of people all over the place, but what I did was change my profiles, right? So now y'all don't know who I am. And I also never hit panels before. So you really don't know who I am at all. But I've been here for a while, a long while. I met Wiley in 2019, maybe a little bit before then. I went from, I've met When I met Wally the first time, it was prior to COVID. And then he also did another show after COVID too. So I got a chance to know a lot of different people and, see a lot of different content, but I understand how to not mix the two. And I think that's really all we got to learn as the new content creators in the frenemy sector. We got to learn how to, just build our own space of things. Now, as far as the rules, I don't understand what is so hard. What is so hard about these rules? Everybody has a rule from this sector that they like because it protects them in some kind of way, but they still want to do other things, right? So you can't come get the protection of the frenemy sector and then go do foolish things. It's not going to work that way. It's not going to work that way. And if we have rules to where, if there's people that's banned from the sector for doing certain things, I think the only way that it's going to work is if we all understand who those people are and be able to not follow them as a whole, as a collective. We have to move as a one body, one mind, one sound, just to get a foundation on things. Once you have a strong foundation, then it's easy to implement new things and stuff like that. Let me just double check your comments. I see your potential and I support you. I can support in the chat and in the clouds. Keep doing you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, I don't expect for people to just be sitting in the chat all day long. You will see that I don't do long lives like that. I try to keep the airways open for everybody. I'm going to come do my hour content and I'm going to go. I don't think you guys will ever get a 6-hour live out of me. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't have 6 hours to sit any place. I just don't. Take that frustration and use it as your fuel to keep moving forward, pizza. That's what I'm doing, but we can talk about it on a private time. Right. Everything don't have to be, out and about and into, the airways of things. But a lot of the times we also do want to just make sure that we're being transparent, right? Everybody knows what's going on here. These rules were made. People were in the chat. People input on the rules. You should know what they are. It's not hard. You don't want nobody to talk about your family. Don't talk about theirs. You don't want nobody to talk about your ailments. Don't talk about theirs. You don't want nobody to talk about your kids. Don't talk about theirs. It's really simple. The fact that it's becoming a hard concept to be able to understand is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, ghetto. Bro, you got to calm down, bro. You got to calm down. We like your hypeness. Don't get me wrong. Your energy is on point where it should be. But you wanting to do, you really want to do beef sector content. You're just afraid of what will happen to you in the beef sector if you do that content. You don't want to be harassed. You want people to leave you alone. So you want to hide behind the protection of the frenemies, but still go and do foolish things where you're going to put yourself in danger and put other people in danger. I just don't understand what you're doing. All of that mess you were talking, all of that mess you were talking, I want to know, why were you not talking about your content? Why were you not pumping up people to make sure that they were watching the Knicks game with you tonight, that we was going to have a big watch party together? Why weren't you doing that? Why were you not talking about the 17-year-old boy that was beaten into a coma after game 4 right outside Madison Square Garden? If you're going to do sports content and I'm going to do sports content, please don't make me do all the heavy lifting. Please actually do the content that you said you're going to do. That's opportunity for us to have so many conversations. We were talking about what was his name? I'm sorry, I forget his name right now. Anthony is his name. The young boy who just got convicted, or he got convicted of the murder charge. We were just talking about that. This is a whole opportunity for you to bring content to the frenemy sector, and you are doing stupid shit. Just stupid shit that you grow up. Sorry, y'all. That's a game coming on in the background. I got it popping off and on. They warming up the crowd and stuff like that. But yeah, you too busy worried about the wrong things. Why were you not talking about that little boy? Why were you not letting people that know that happened so that we can, yes, Carmelo Anthony. I'm sorry. I messed up his name, but yes. Why were you not talking about what's going on in sports? Why are you waiting and building up all of your content around arguing with Lemon in a new sector? Go and fight with him in the beef sector. Don't be scared. Don't bitch up. You can't wait till the last minute to punk out. If you got something to say and you feel like you want to argue with him and check him and do things like that, he doesn't want to be bothered with the Frenemies sector. So you need to go meet him where he's at. Will he support? Yes, but you're not going to be able to cross content with him if he's not willing to follow the rules. Just like he jumped on about my hot mic moment until I checked him. Then he said he was going to use me for content. Right. That is what you see, and I understand that. That's what you're used to. So you kind of feel like you got to do things that way too. But you don't have to do things that way. You can find your own way in. There's no reason for you to be, oh, I gotta wait and I'm gonna do this content. How are you planning to do 30 days of content on somebody who does not want to be a part of the sector because they can't follow the rules? Which means you can't talk about half of what they do because they don't follow the rules. So what content are you gonna be able to talk about? Are you gonna come over here and say all of the same things that's already been said in the B sector? And then we supposed to all act like it's new and we ain't never heard it? I'm confused. Now, again, this is just my unpopular opinion. I know that not everybody's going to agree with me, but I don't care. I don't. I'm usually quiet, but I don't have to be quiet. There are so many ways for you to build up your channel outside of using somebody, because that's what you're doing. You are using him for content. He uses other people for content, and that's perfectly fine. But when you're building up your channel and you've used people for your content to build up that channel, they will turn right around and throw it in your face. Oh, you wouldn't have got that 1,000 subscribers without me. Oh, you wouldn't have gotten this without me. I'm the one who did this. I supported you. I did this. I did it. Meanwhile, you're behind your computer sweating trying to get the content out, and everybody else is going to have right to take credit for it. That's just not how you do things. I don't, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I need somebody else with either more experience than what I have so that they could tell me better. I just don't understand how you think that that's going to work. I told him we could talk about it right then or on his channel. I'm not scared. I mean, Ghetto has said it himself. He's a little scared. He's a little nervous, and I get it. You've been going around to all of these channels, like you said, trolling, bothering people. And what you need to know is not that you can't let them up on your panel. They can come up on your panel. Anybody can come up on my panel. I don't care what sector you're from. You can come up on my panel. However, when you do come on my panel, we're going to be in Frenemy land. So you're going to have to follow Frenemy land rules. And you're going to have to follow the rules of my page because it's not your page. I think a lot of people are used to sitting back and watching other people be disrespected, so they think it's okay. But no. We, the new CCs in the Frenemy sector, have decided that, yeah, we want to do a little bit of content, but no, we don't want to talk about each other's parents. We don't want to talk about each other's children and ailments, and we don't want to dox nobody or any of that. Right. So now what are you going to base your content on? You cannot go back and do the same thing that everybody's doing and expect a different outcome. That is insanity. You're going to get the same thing. So if we do the same things here that is happening over there, then we're going to have the same, eventually it will come to the same outcome. You have to build things your way. You got to be willing to sit through the silence. You got to be willing to work a little bit harder. Maybe you need to be doing some more shorts. Maybe you need to be going live more once a day instead of, spaced out. Maybe you need to work on your timing. so that we can get people all in the same space at the same time. Those are things that we could do together as a sector. All these new CCs, we were supposed to have a content train going. We were supposed to make it so that every single one of the new CCs can go live back to back to back to back to back and take all the airways. Just have everybody continue to go back to back to back from each show to each show. But if we don't put in the work to have those kind of things happen, it won't. It won't. And it won't stick either. I believe the sectors have favorites. There's no getting around it. You will grow your channel organically. Exactly. And that's what I was trying to point out. When you are trying to grow your channel simply based on even YouTube, when you go through YouTube tutorials and you go through YouTube University, they tell you don't do that. They tell you don't, oh, I'll follow you if you follow me. That follow for follow, that's not going to grow your page the way you want it to. You will have 1,000 followers and nobody will be watching still. You have to allow people time to come in, get to know you, and figure out if they want to stay. You can't force them. You cannot force nobody to stay. Y'all, it's 38 seconds. This game is about to start. I'm sorry. I'm hype. Oh my God. So listen, I have never seen the Knicks win a game. I am not old enough. But I'm so excited that I get a chance to watch this experience. I was supposed to talk about the Wu-Tang Clan halftime show performance from Game 4. Yo, can I tell you those New York fits was so sick. So sick. I remember those jackets we used to wear, the Vansons back in the days. I don't know if y'all know about that, but everybody had a Vanson. It was a thing to have, and it just brought back so much nostalgia just seeing all of their fits. That was like classic Brooklyn, New York, back in the days fits, and I loved it. Method Man sweater was dope. I think that was somebody else had who was it that had on the white? I know Method Man had on white. Somebody else had on white too. I think it was the RZA. He had on white. I think it was somebody, but all the fits was pretty dope. I can't wait for some of that to hit the shelves. Oh my God, the game is started. Hold on, y'all. Let's go. So we're about to kick off this game, y'all. I'm going to keep giving y'all a little bit of pieces of commentary in between. And I think I'm going to go probably at the end of the first half. At the end of the first quarter. And then I'm going to come back live after the game ends so we can really party and turn up. Especially if they win, I'm not going to be able to shut up. Y'all going to see me have a damn anxiety attack on this place because my emotions are so high right now. And a little bit, let's go. Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. I'm still a Boston Celtics fan, but I'm going for the Knicks even though I live in Texas. You was here for my story time the other day, so I have my little Celtics history, and I kind of like the Celtics too. But it's gonna always be big New York over here for me. Are you guys watching the game in the background while we're talking? Hopefully y'all watching it with me. And I want to talk about because New York, the Knicks have some fans that have been around for years. I'm not the only one who has been a big fan of the Knicks and have been waiting to see this for my lifetime. You got people that was in Game 4, like Spike Lee, Seinfeld. These are people that have been sitting in the crowd for decades. decades, every game, decades. Money being spent just waiting to see these Knicks win a championship. Do you know how many people have been rooting for them and are waiting for this? It's sick. I need to know. Let's go. Let's go. I need to know what Pizza gonna do. Cause I need her to give me a full list. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I need Pizza to give me a full list too, and I think we need to make sure that we're circulating a full list of all of the content creators, the new content creators that are in this sector, and then all of the people that are banned. Right? That'll just make it easier for us to know, what channels to hop around to, where you can drop down. Obviously, you can drop down anywhere, but those would be the people that are within the actual news sector. And I think those two lists will help us. And I also think that once she gets to a specific number, whatever that number is for her, she should try to like cap the new CCs from coming into the sector for a little while. Let the ones that are here build up a little bit, and then we can usher a whole nother set in after that. I think it will work a little bit better versus having people just popping in and out and in and out, or doing that whole flip floppy situation. Wizards, are you like the Wizards? Okay, okay, okay. Don't talk about them Wizards. I went to the games when they were still, Washington Bullets. That was a while ago. Yes, let's go. Let's go. What other sports are you guys interested in? And I do want to make sure that we talk about this guy. This is one of the suspects who is responsible for jumping the 17-year-old New York Knicks fan outside of Madison Square Garden last night. There's still a lot of information being kind of catch everyone, but I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of his part of the story. One boy was beaten into a coma outside of Madison Square Garden following Game 4 of the 2026 NBA Finals between New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs. The fight apparently began with a content creator allegedly provoking Knicks fans. Detectives have reviewed cell phone video that shows the content creator interviewing a member of the crowd. The content creator asked members of the crowd, "Who you got?" And one person said, "I've got the Knicks." A person with the content creator, in an apparent attempt to provoke the crowd for social media, responded, "Spurs in 7." The person interviewed responded, "Go Knicks, suck my." And then a fight ensued. Police said the group of Knicks fans challenged the content creator, and the 17-year-old victim became involved and was assaulted. It happened around 11:45 p.m. right in front of 237 West 35th Street in Midtown Manhattan during the rowdy celebrations, obviously. And we still want to give congrats to Nick. Oh, wait, hold on. We got the Star Spangled Banner. Y'all want to hear me sing? I'm not doing it. Y'all want to hear me sing? I ain't doing it. Maybe another time. Let me see if y'all put anything in the comments while I was reading that. Um, VA says, I think all of my links is on my profile. If not, I will go post it when we end after the first. Yes, let's go. I'm about to mute y'all so I can sing. Woo! They booing, they booing, they booing, they booing. Yes, okay. I'll if you can't see it on my profile, I'll make a post and I'll put all my connections on there to discuss the FIFA being held in Texas. Okay, we can talk about that. Woo! Let's go, New York! Go, New York! Go, New York! Go! Let's go! All right. Go, New York! Go, New York! Go! I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm only gonna do one quarter with y'all, and then I'm gonna watch the second quarter and the halftime show, and then I'm gonna come back at like the start of the fourth quarter so we could watch them win together. Okay, that's my plan. That's my plan. Hopefully they went together. Let me finish telling you guys about what happened at the game. Um, so police said that the dispute began when a man of the Spurs gear allegedly shouted the Spurs in seven. Okay, and then according to the NYPD, the team was punched and kicked in the head and body, suffering a seizure and falling into a coma. Emergency services rushed him to Bellevue Hospital, where he was initially in critical but stable condition. Later updates indicated he had emerged from the coma and was still in critical but stable condition, with doctors planning to remove him from the ventilator. As far as the suspect, the NYPD released a photo of the suspect, which is on the screen, being sought in connection with the assault, describing it as a gang related attack. The last thing you want to do is get in trouble for some gang related stuff. I'm telling you, you could get a lot of time just for them thinking that it's more than one of you. The individuals fled on foot and their whereabouts remain unknown. The case is under investigation, with police still asking for information. I'm going to post this picture on my profile as on my community wall as well, because I want you guys to make sure that you're sharing it. And if anybody finds somebody, at least we put the number out there for them to get that call. Let's see. The incident was a part of a larger outbreak of violence after the Knicks win. Dozens of arrests were made, including charges of assault, reckless endangerment, and criminal mischief. News Talk Sports 94.4, they were out there. Fans were seen throwing eggs at the Spurs. Star Victor Vimbanya. I don't know how to say his last name. It's so long. They were shining laser points. They were damaging property. They were jumping on cars. They were climbing on police cruisers. 10 police officers were injured, including one struck in the face with a glass bottle. New York City is we get a little ratchet out there. We don't like to play. We really don't like to play. And I'm not like that. But New Yorkers, we can be a little rough when necessary, and I understand it because I grew up there. I know what it's like. You gotta fight. They don't allow you to not fight. You don't want to fight, they're gonna make you fight. Either you're gonna fight or you're gonna get beat up. Things like that. So a lot of people from New York are kind of tough, and it just is what it is. I'd rather be a little bit tough than to be the person that everybody walks on. And of course, the Knicks Game 4 victory was one of the most dramatic comebacks in NBA Finals history. They were down 29 points. 29 points. And then halftime show came. And METHOD, man. METHOD, man. When they came out and they hyped that crowd out, when Method Man took that mic and he said Knicks in 5, the whole stadium went nuts. And when I tell you the team came back with a vengeance to get those 29 points, it was so awesome to watch. I don't know how many people got a chance to see it, but it was really a really, really good watch. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my God. Hold on, I'm checking out some other little sports channels right quick. I just want to see what happens right quick. There's a lot going on, guys. There's a lot going on. There's watch parties happening all over New York City. Yeah, those Philly fans, they don't play, but Philly people is they're little screws loose, just like we are. So I get it. I get it. I get it. But yeah, we're partying, but at the same time, I do want to make sure that I put some awareness on this situation here. Um, the police are still looking for information about this guy and whoever else was involved with jumping the 17-year-old young man. And obviously, they have not put out a lot of his information yet because he's underage. Hey, 504 Boo, how you doing, mama? Hey. Yeah, I was over here talking my shit, just talking my shit a little bit. And that's really it. I'm watching the game in the background here. Are y'all watching the game too? Are y'all watching the game too? Oh my, I know I'm not watching this by myself. And what y'all drinking on? Let's go Knicks. Hi YCC, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I did drop my link a little while ago, but I didn't pin it because I didn't really want nobody to come up. Okay, so YTC, you're here. You like talking about important events too. Just while you're here, I was pissed off and I was talking shit about Ghetto because he was doing everything else but giving his commentary yesterday, and I wanted to know why he wasn't talking about this young man, and I wanted to know why he wasn't talking about the 17-year-old who got jumped and beat up outside of Madison Square Garden after game four. He was jumped by the crowd. He's a content creator. They haven't released his images, his names, and things like that yet because he is underage. But this is the suspect that's here on the screen. That's who they're looking for. I'm going to repost it so that, everybody can share it as well. It has the Crime Stoppers number on there and all of that. But yeah, so Ghetto's supposed to be doing sports content. It's looking like he's gonna make me do all the heavy lifting. I'm here with you guys right now, having this little bit of a watch party, and then I'm gonna actually end it after the first quarter, and then I'm gonna come back at the last quarter so we could watch them win together and all of that good stuff. Yes, YTC, crazy. Nobody talked about it. Nobody's really talking about it, and they're still looking for the group that jumped him. They only have a photo of one of the people, so it's gonna be kind of a needle in a haystack. Um, yeah, he was jumped. He wound up having a seizure as he was being taken to the hospital, and he went into a coma. When he got there, he was in critical but stable conditions. And now the doctors are saying they're planning to, remove him from the ventilator because he woke up. But obviously, we still don't know what happened to him or who did that to him. We know what happened, but we don't know who did it. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. I usually only put the I put up both. I put up the regular live because I know that's where most people like to watch it, especially if you're going to be typing in the chat and wanting to participate and things like that. But I put the vertical up so that it goes into people's feed and they're able to scroll it. They're able to see it while they're scrolling through your feed. Or you can separate yourself from him talking about stuff like this. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be sports talk. And he was very excited about the Knicks, but I wanted to know why he didn't talk about one of our fans almost being beaten to death. But he was talking about other stupid mess that don't matter. That's why he got yelled at. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, while you guys here, please make sure you like the button, hit the like button for me. Share if you care. I appreciate it. Let's go. We starting off to a pretty good start. We're gonna see what's going on here. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. Sorry, y'all. Oh, you're a Ravens fan? I'm sorry. Even though my Giants lose, I'm still Team Giants too. That's one thing about New York fans. We stick with our teams. We be stick even when they lose. We still stick with them. This is decades in the making. I don't think they've won anything since like the 80s. And there's people that have been waiting that long to see their team win. If they start losing and I just end the live, please know I'm coming back. Just know I'm coming back. He's in trouble with you, Pizza, and others. Yes, because he played too much. Ghetto's not a bad guy. You can tell he's a good guy. He just played too much. I just don't understand him. I just don't understand him. And I think he's very indecisive. And when you're sure about what you want, I don't understand why you can't make a decision. It's either you're sure or you're not sure. And if you're not sure, you don't just rush into a situation. You take your time, take a step back. You don't have to say yes. It's very simple. Thank you for sharing 504. I appreciate you, Blue. Yeah, I'm gonna get him good. You wait till I catch him. I'm gonna get him good. Cause all he do is play. He like Smokey. You run up and down these streets, on these YouTube streets all day playing, and ain't nobody playing but you. You think that fool playing about his money? He ain't playing about his money. He know where my mama stay. He know where your mama stay. I watch too much movies, y'all. I'll be all involved in the same play. Who that baby? All right, I got you. I'm not gonna only do Knicks and New York sports. I'm gonna go through all of the sports, and I'll cover games and things like that here and there. So you won't be missed out on. I will make sure you get in there too. A Washington Commanders fan, and I'll go for the Texans to keep the peace in the house with the Mister. I used to have a rivalry in my house. The Giants and the 49ers. It was horrible. Thanksgiving, I think every other year for like 6 years was horrible because we were playing each other. We didn't play all the time, but I think it was like every other year. Yeah. Bad rivalries. Bad rivalries. He used to be really serious about his sports shows when he did it in the black sector. Well, hopefully he brings some of that seriousness out here again. I don't think that Ghetto's a bad guy at all. He's just childish. That's the most simple way to put it. And the thing about, like, he knows. That's what confuses me. Like, you know how to make money. You know how to move things around. You the money man. You're supposed to know this. You've been around it and sitting around it for too long not to know it. You let good content just fly out the window because you want it to be on fuck shit on a Friday. Take the fuck shit on a Friday to your page and do what you need to do. Don't be scared. You already said you were scared. Don't be scared. It's not that serious. My daughter's like the Saints. Xavier kids. Aw. Sweet. I like it. Me? Oh yeah, I'm not ever bothered. Not about stuff like that. I like to keep things simple. I'm a smart worker, not a hard worker. I'm not sweating. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done the best, but I'm not gonna be overworked and underpaid. I'm not. Hubby loves the Commanders. Our house is lit when we play each other. Oh, I can imagine. He always hit links. He never go online on his own. Well, even if it doesn't matter, even if you hitting a like, you're gonna say, "Oh, I don't wanna." I'm kind of scared because I've been going around messing with everybody. First of all, why would you point that out? Duh. Yeah, they're gonna fuck with you. But why would you point it out? Let it go. But how you gonna be scared? You all that mess you talk. You was willing to roll your belly out that car to go fight, but you can't click the live button and talk to people. It's come on. It's not that serious. It looks like this first quarter is pretty evenly matched right now. And my friend nephew plays for the Knicks. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of her. I know like, she played ball. I've known her since eighth grade, and she's always played ball. She was really really good at it herself, but she decided to go military instead after we graduated high school. And even in New York City, what's good about Madison Square Garden is that we have our high school championship games at the Garden. So I got a chance to go to a lot of games that were actually people that I know playing in Madison Square Garden, which was a really cool experience. That's why she loves me. I like basketball, football, basketball, hockey, tennis, pickleball. Yeah, you gotta be, you gotta be a little bit, be able to move and shake around. You can't be all the same all the time. And even if you don't 100% like something, it's okay to, find your type of interest that you can find in that. Hey, Miss Gerald, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for you guys showing it. Please make sure that y'all click the like button for me. When you come in, just click the like button to help me get into the algorithm. I appreciate it. Say, bring it on. Bring it on. I watched this for hours. I used to play in junior high school, freshman year in high school. That's dope. I played softball in high school and in college. And I was the manager of the women's basketball team in high school and in college. And I was a cheerleader. I did a lot. I was always into something, always into something. Yes, my love, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It looks like it's about 5 more minutes left in this quarter. Yeah, that's how they did it in New York City. So a lot of my friends, I got a chance to watch my friends play in Madison Square Garden. Um, it wasn't just that one Celtics game that I went to. I went to a few different Celtics games, and then when I came to Las Vegas, they didn't have any professional teams, but now we have a WNBA team. We have the Las Vegas Aces, and they are like the champions. So when the Knicks win this championship and the Aces win the other championship, I'm gonna be walking around like I got the armor of God all over me. Who can't touch this? Go New York, go New York, go Vegas, go Vegas, go. I'm a roll with Roll Tide, Alabama for fan for college football. Okay, I heard some. Who was it that said they was a cheesehead? Somebody said they was a cheesehead. I can't remember who it is. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my phone. Mm-mm-mm. Are y'all watching the game? What y'all think so far? Are y'all actually watching it? I should have made. Oh, I should have done. Let me not say that. I'm over here thinking of bad stuff to do. Over here talking shit. I don't care. Ain't nobody trying to hurt you. Mm, Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play a little clip right quick, and then I'm gonna go grab my phone. Okay, give me like 2 minutes. Y'all watching the game? Y'all still here with me? We vibing? We good? We good? We good? We good? Hey, soul sister. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, from New York. I'm definitely from New York. Born and raised. I was born in Queens, raised in Brooklyn. Got all of that good stuff running up and through me. Especially when I talk fast. People tell me that I talk too slow, so I'm trying to talk faster for y'all. But that just leaves me to pronounce the damn words wrong. Like a New Yorker. I'm sweating, y'all. This, woo. Not hot, but like, woo. I need them to win this game. Do anybody got any bets on the game? I live in Vegas. I should have made bets on this game. I don't know why they put no bet on this game. I don't usually do a lot of gambling and betting and things like that, but this was one that I should have had bets on. When you know better, you do better. Okay, y'all watching? Give me a minute. I'm just throwing a clip right quick. I'm gonna get my phone right quick, and I'm gonna be right back. Let me see what I'm gonna play for y'all right quick. I'll play something. I'll play this. I want to introduce you to me, my Vegas sports, and my Frenemies sector content. But before all of that, I was just a Brooklyn girl growing up in New York City. Back then, things were different. The basketball courts at the parks were full. We played outside until the street lights came on. Everybody knew their neighbors. Block parties were a whole event. The music was legendary, the fashion was unforgettable. And New York had an energy that's hard to explain if you didn't live it. So I want to share that experience, talk about what it felt like growing up in Brooklyn and walking into Madison Square Garden for the first time. I'll also tell you some stories about growing up in the 80s and 90s. So let's take a trip back to Brooklyn, basketball, and some of my best memories of the 80s and the 90s. I'm going to show you guys my scrapbook page for my first New York Knicks game. I went to Madison Square Garden, and don't judge me, it was 18 years ago. Okay, so don't be judgmental. Okay, thank you. Tune in. Thank y'all. Appreciate the patience. Appreciate the payment. Patience. Rah! Hi, boo. Thank you for being here, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. We over here getting into this game. I was talking my shit a little bit, while this game is going on. And that's pretty much it. So just to catch y'all up on the game, if y'all not watching it right now, the score is eight Knicks to 8, and the Spurs have 15. There's 4 more minutes left in the court. I mean, in this quarter. Excuse me. Sorry. It's 4 more minutes left in the quarter. I'm distracted, guys. I'm excited about this game for real. Mega Man. Oh, you're from Brooklyn too? Okay, okay. You said Melrose. I know where that's at. I'm just going to say, what street can I give you that's at Bushwick Avenue? I know about sports. I know more about sports than my mister. Okay, okay. Here's for the girlies with the sports knowledge. It ain't always the guys. Hey, Patricia Boo. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hola, corazón, mi amor. Hola. Quarter. I'm coming back to my main page, boo. I'm coming. I know I gotta do a live over there. And I'm definitely coming back to the main page so we can get an update. I'm going back to court, all of that stuff. I'll get you guys the update over there. But I miss your face and thank you so very much for being here, mama. I'm like that with football, so I get it. Yes, it's exciting. All right, come on, Knicks. Y'all down by 10. I don't got time for this. I don't got time for this. Whew, yeah, I'm going to have to go after this first one because I'm sweating. I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset. Yes, Cora, I miss you. I miss everybody over there. I dropped down in OYB's on the night of the 1 year anniversary of Finney and Bubbly. So that was the last time I got a chance to, get over there. But don't worry, I'm coming back. We're gonna go back into the courtroom. I gotta call his mom and have a conversation with her, and then I will be back to you guys. Let's go, Knicks. Go, New York. Go, New York. Go. Go, New York. Go, New York. Go. Yes, thank you for being here, Cora. I appreciate you. How much? Okay, y'all. Woo! There's a minute left. There's 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. It's still Knicks 10. The Spurs got 18, so we're down by 10 right now. Your high scorers of the game right now is going to be Brunson, Hart, Anunoby, and Towns. Anunoby. Those are the highest scores right now. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see who got the most fouls and all of that stuff. Got some blocks and steals coming in already, which is good. It looks like everybody's doing pretty good on getting defense back right now on these turnovers, so it should be good. I'm worried though. I have a weird feeling the Spurs may take this one. Knicks in five. Knicks in five. When I get off of here, I'm gonna get off of here after the first quarter. I'm gonna be praying through the whole halftime. I'm not here to watch this show. I'm gonna take me and my Bible and my oil, and I'm gonna go sit in a corner, and we're gonna pray the word of God all over this game because I want to see it happen for them. And not only do I want to see it happen for them, I want to see it happen for me, for my friends, my family. My friends play ball. My friends are ballers. Even today, at our age, they will still get out on that court. Guys and girls, a lot of friends that ball, and I want to see this for them. Like this championship don't belong to the Knicks. It belongs to the Knicks fans. If they could give us all one little piece of that trophy, trust me, we'd take it. Okay, yes, the next one. You put it all up in that universe. Let's go. The crowds. So there's pop-up watch parties all throughout New York City right now. When I tell you the crowds at these parties is sick, sick. I was watching one party that was lining up earlier. They were starting, I think, at like 33rd Street. The line went all the way down and around 37th Street just to watch the game. It's been so nuts, and I'm so upset I'm not in New York City at this time. Just to be in my city and feel what I know they're feeling right now, because I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like. I got goosebumps saying that out loud. I really wish I could be there. What you said? I want the Knicks to win because it's been forever since 1973. That's older than me. Since 1973, they have not won a championship. We deserve this. We deserve it. And we have been die-hard fans no matter win, lose, or draw. We all deserve it. The team deserves it. I was looking at just at the end of the game when they were saying bye and giving up their daps and all of that stuff to each other and ending the game. I just seeing Spike Lee sit in the crowd, just seeing uh, Seinfeld sitting in the crowd. They've been sitting there for decades. 5, 6, 7 decades. That's a long ass time to wait for something. Now I know God got his business with us, and He said we got to be still when waiting. But man, this was a long wait for them. Yes, definitely older than me too, girl. That has been a long time. I do. I hope they do. I think we got this, guys. I think we got this. The score right now is 13-20. It's only about 45, 48 seconds left in the game. But I know this game is going to be good. I know this game is going to be so good. I'm going to make me another drink. Let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. I'm going to go make me another drink. It's the end of the first quarter. Let me just check a couple more things as far as their stats right quick. Oh, let's see. Come on. Ah! Okay, this score is giving me a headache. It's 23-13. Y'all know what sport I have a hard time watching? And you probably would cry laughing if you see me try to watch hockey. I can't watch hockey, y'all. My anxiety too high. The puck go back and forth too fast. They almost score too many times too fast. And each time I'm like, and then they don't score, and then they smacking it back the other way. Then they start fighting. That is one sport that fucks with my energy. It raises my anxiety through the roof. Hockey is hard to watch. It's a hard watch. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all for being here with me. It's the end of the first quarter. The score is 23-13. We're going to all do our magical prayers during halftime. We're going to keep each other in mind. We're going to sip on some drinks, have some snacks, do all of that. And then at the third quarter, I'm coming back live, okay? I'm going to come back live. I'm going to put this live back up so you'll see it again. And then we're going to come back and we're going to watch the ending of the game together so that we could, watch them win together. If I come back and if I don't come back by the beginning of the fourth quarter, I must be really pissed off and they must be really down bad. But we're gonna hope that we're not gonna get there. And we're also gonna keep in mind that they have the ability, just like they did in game 4, to turn it around. So when they were 29 points down at halftime on game 4, they re-energized, they came back, and they did what they needed to do. So we're gonna pray for the same thing. If God forbid they get down there too low, they're able to bring themselves back up. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me. And this is what I'm talking about right here. A mixture of people. Y'all don't know each other in that chat. Y'all don't know each other. Some of y'all do, but some of y'all don't know each other, because I know y'all don't know each other because you're from different sectors. Because that's how that works. You got to put in the work. You got to be okay with sitting with a little bit of people in your chat. You got to keep doing the things over and over again. Ask for help when you need it, but don't let nobody do it for you. Don't let nobody take away your work and say, oh, I did that. Oh, you got this because of me. No, that's not what we're doing. Lace up your bootstraps and do what you got to do. And ghetto, if you're going to be doing sports content, do the content. Do it. Like, we need you to be doing it. I'm still mad at you for not talking about the little boy who was beat into a coma outside the game, and you was way too excited for me to not know what was happening to our fans. They like our little, that's like our little brother. You ain't even talk about him. You ain't let people know that we need to be looking for somebody for hurting one of our little brothers. What's wrong? You ain't paying attention. I love y'all. I'll see y'all back at the beginning of fourth quarter.
Hey, who got the tea? Hey, keep it in the ring. Hey, Sneaky, we outside. We're gonna roast, we're gonna argue, it's all just jokes. Bestie 1 minute, next one beef, and then we back laughing, bitches stop reaching. We are opponents, fight fair. We are competitors, not enemies. Keep it cute, frenemies. Frenemies. Yeah, we outside. Oh shit, that's Sneaky. Even she outside. Hey, who got the tea? Keep it in the ring, Sneaky, we outside. Now here's what we not doing. No family talk, no kids involved, no doxing, no dead relatives, no real life harassment. Keep it in the ring, keep it in the ring. Roast the content, not the families. Kids are a no to me. Debate creators, don't dox them. Talking low talk, but don't run in and hide.